everyone, welcome to Click Celebrity Corner, where beautiful people meet and share their thoughts because every story inspires, and every inspiring story must be shared. I'm your host, Mario Labad. Tonight, we have two beautiful and equally talented guests. One is a beauty queen turned film actress and recently won as the grand winner of Sexy Babe, a segment of the noontime show It's Showtime. And the other guest is a singer and a former band member turned public prosecutor at the Manila City Hall, and eventually turned into a film actress. Actually, this is a mother-daughter tandem in the soon-to-be released indie movie Pera, Kwarta, Salapi. Friends, please welcome the beautiful Sam Coloso and attorney Irene Coloso.
Thank you
Hi,
po.
ladies.
Hello.
Thank you for coming to our show.
It's our
and
pleasure.
welcome to Click Celebrity Corner. Now, so how are you for the past few months after the onslaught of Typhoon Paeng? The past few days.
Well, we were sorry. We were looking at each other, but we're actually blessed because the typhoon didn't hit us that hard naman po dito in Manila. But of course, we really pray for our Filipino brothers and sisters who have been affected by the typhoon naman.
An attorney?
Oh yes, we were just bringing our pail to the holes where the droplets of the rain are coming from.
From the
But,
ceiling.
From the ceiling. But then we were glad, and we were not very much affected by the typhoon.
Of course, the main reason why these two beautiful ladies are here because of the movie
Pera, Kwarta,
Salapi.
Salapi.
Okay, now, as I've asked Direk Carlo and Jury last episode, I will ask you the same question. When the movie was offered to you, kasi was Pera, Kwarta, Salapi, parang it's pera-pera lang. It's money, di ba? It connotes corruption, greediness, and materialism. When it was first offered to you, what was your initial reaction? Especially you work as a public attorney.
Well, the concept of the story of the movie was already explained to me at the time that it was offered to me. And actually, we also contributed in the plot of the movie, most especially when they also told me that they're getting my daughter, Samantha, to play one of the most important roles in the movie. So I told them her strengths, and I also suggested them some details on the movie. And from the very beginning, since I know the producer, and I know that this movie is a musical, so more or less I know already what songs will be interjected in the movie, and I know that in the end there will be a moral lesson.
Where there's a redeeming value.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you, Miss Sam? What was your initial reaction? Parang, pera-pera lang ba?
Of course, sabi nga nila, you shouldn't judge a book by its
It's
cover.
okay.
The same thing in
Yeah,
a
but
movie.
once the title itself, the people who haven't seen the movie, iba ang connotation sa kanila.
Opo.
Diba?
Opo.
Oh.
Well, yeah, same thing for a movie na you shouldn't judge the title by the title itself. Ayun po, when they were trying to explain to me the plot of the movie, and then yun po, we had a Zoom meeting that time, and they were interjecting their ideas nga po. And they've really gotten into a good plot. I don't wanna play as a spoiler right now. Pero once that I learned the lesson, parang there's really so much na lessons na as Filipino people can learn from it. Not just also money, also about family. So ayun, madami pong tayong malalearn
Something to
na
look
lesson.
forward to.
Yes, something
How
to
about
look
you,
forward
attorney?
to.
Siyempre, your image as a public prosecutor in Manila City Hall, for a moviegoer to watch it, and yet they haven't seen it with that same title, your image, hindi ba were you not apprehensive at first? Now, my God, I work for the government, and this is the kind of movie I'm presenting to the people.
Well, first and foremost, well, in this movie, wholesome naman yung ang aking character. So I don't think there is something bad with this movie reflecting myself. I think actually it's very similar to myself as
Okay.
the same person.
Mhm.
And in this movie, mabait naman ako. Hindi ako kontrabida.
Pag
Actually,
napanood na nila,
ay, oo,
paano
baka
yung hindi pala kapanood?
Oo.
How can you convince someone that I'm like this and this is my character is
Parang
like
maganda
this?
yun, no? Actually, mas lalong maganda yun for the people to watch kasi
Mhm.
kasi magiging curious sila kung
Mhm.
ano ba yung aking ipapalabas, kung makakasira ba or hindi sa akin. Parang, oo nga, maganda nga yata yun. It's even better for the people to be curious about what am I going to play in the movie. So I'm already inviting them to watch the movie. Please watch the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier that you had some contribution in doing the plot. Like what?
Probably how the story will develop,
Mhm.
how
Of course, with the scriptwriter's
yes,
consent.
yes, with the scriptwriter. Well, in that we had a Zoom meeting, tapos, and then all the characters had something to say about the plot, and we reconciled with our ideas, and how the story developed. So I think each of the members in the cast have some contribution, has a contribution in the outcome of the movie. Kasi like them, I think they have also some personal experiences being an OFW. Kasi ako lang yung hindi OFW dun sa main cast.
Yeah.
So marami rin kaming natutunan dun sa Zoom meeting that we have to put into our characters in the movie. So I would say na it is also reflective of our own experiences. For them being an OFW, myself as a mother and as a singer at the same time. So ano talaga, kaya nagulat nga kami sa outcome ng movie kasi talagang makatotohanan, and you experience this from day to day, daily basis. Na I'm sure makaka-relate po ang mga tao.
How about you, Miss Sam? Do you have any contribution in the development of your character in the movie?
Not really. Parang I just gave that to the main characters, yung the thought of adding something to the movie. Pero kasi I really like my character na una pa lang, and I think that's something to look forward to kasi madami pong makaka-relate na pageant girl. Ako, I thought I was playing myself in the movie kasi parang I played myself as a pageant girl there, ganon. Ayun. So madami pong
Is this the first time that mother and daughter doing a film in one project? First time for both of you to
for
work
us,
together?
in
Yes
our
po,
case.
opo.
And this is a musical.
Musical.
Why
Yes.
musical?
Actually, the producer is the composer of all the 17 songs in the movie.
The soundtrack.
He wrote the lyrics and the melody of the songs, and he already visualized his songs being played in the movie. So I think that is also a big contribution at that time. And natuwa kami kasi because of all the stars that he already met, we were chosen to play a part in that movie.
So before shooting, napakinggan mo lahat ng songs?
I already know the songs. Yes,
Ah.
because the characters in the movie are the Erasmus stars from Erasmus
You're part
Stars.
of the talent,
Yes,
the agency.
and that agency. So more or less.
How long have you
before,
been with the group?
medyo matagal na. This is before pandemic. And even during the pandemic, meron kaming songs together. So, yung habang kinocompose ni Sir Rusty Erasmo Malinin, yung mga songs, we're in the same group, so we would also always watch each other. So, narinig na namin yung mga songs. So, alam na namin kung ano yung tatakbuhin ng storya.
Miss Sam, this is your first full-length film.
Yes po, this is.
And how was it doing a musical?
Well, at first, I was challenged kasi I'm not big of a singer as my mom. I
Uh-huh.
prioritized pageants more
Mhm.
and art, siguro yung architecture
Mhm.
also that I took up. So, yun po, that was challenging for me. But, ayun po, maganda naman po yung kinalabasan. I also sang there. Ayun, okay naman po.
How was it working with your mom in one film?
Well, I was pressured po kasi everyone knows that she's an OPM singer, she has an album. Ayun, so everyone was like, kanta ka, gano'n. So sabi ko, auntie,
But you
auntie po,
sing, of
sure.
course.
Yeah, I do sing a little po,
Mhm,
but not
mhm.
as good as my mom.
You never had voice lessons before?
I've been coached by my mom.
Okay, that's
Opo, yun
good. The
lang
best
po.
teacher, of course, is your
Opo,
mom.
yes.
How about you, Miss Attorney? This is your first full-length film.
Yes, this is my first full-length movie as a main character.
How was it?
Yes. I really enjoyed working with my friends because they're
Mhm.
already my friends, and with the director, Direct Carlo Alvarez, our
Mhm.
scriptwriter, and of course working with my daughter. I enjoyed my time there, and I met new friends like JSAR and
Mhm.
Jiro. They were really very nice. It's really surprising kasi ang babait talaga nila. Kaya I'm really very happy to meet them and to have worked with them in this
Mhm.
movie.
Mhm. Yeah, since you're a singer, mas madali ba sa'yo to do a musical?
Well, even if you're a singer, parang it's difficult kasi when you're performing as a singer, uh, it's different from performing the song as a singer in a movie.
Mhm.
Kasi parang you're
Both
portraying.
acting and
Yes, you're
singing.
actually portraying a character. So you have to
Mhm.
stick to your character, and um, you have to tell the people the meaning of your song through actions and
Mhm.
through your song.
Mhm. What kind of preparation did you do for the musical dialogue? Di ba may, Direk Carlo said na 30% music ang
Yes.
dialogue. How did you prepare for this kind of
Siguro po,
dialogues?
we did a bit of workshops. We
Okay.
also ran through the scripts together, and we
Okay.
actually built a relationship together nga po during our shooting days. Kasi we were always together, we were eating
Mhm.
together. Yung
Mhm.
ganung level po. So, me as an awkward person, syempre I immersed myself talking to yung dad ko po doon in the movie, si Froy Manto, and yung mom
Mhm.
ko naman po sa movie, si Miss Cynthia Garcia. So, ayun, we really had a bit of conversation. And aside from that, yung workshop nga po na ginawa namin with our coach and
Mhm.
writer, JP Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attorney, of course you appeared in some teleserye before. Mas
Yes.
mahirap ba ang straight dialogue kaysa a dialogue in singing form?
Parang the same lang. The same.
Mhm.
The only difference is that you're saying your lines through
Song.
through a song. Yan. So, what's really important is for you to be able to portray your character.
Mhm.
Well, when it's just straight dialogue ka lang, pero you still portray your character when in singing, both in singing the song and portraying your character.
Mhm. Did you coach your beautiful daughter sa mga singing class?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
po.
Because she had to sing a song, which is a song which is originally written for a guy.
Okay.
And then they have to sing duet with Jiro.
Mhm.
So we had to find the correct tune,
Yes.
a second voice,
Yes, and transpose it.
transpose it.
Oo,
Yes,
opo.
When
that's
you
so
say
difficult.
transposition in music, it means
The melody, it has
Yeah.
a different
Parang we're looking for the harmony. Something
harmony.
like,
Yeah, we're
Opo.
looking for the harmony of that song.
Mhm,
Ayun.
mhm.
So medyo mahirap siya.
Yes, and we had a little assistance nga po from
H.
yeah,
Abando, the
from
owner of
H.
the owner of
The studio, the
Studio.
recording
He is one of
studio.
the
Contestants
contestants
also
in
for
Tawag ng Tanghalan.
yes, Tawag ng
Talaga?
Tanghalan. And I know he was a semi-finalist.
Semi-finalist.
Okay.
He's really good
Now,
as well.
since you've talked about the Showtime, of course, everybody knows you're a product of It's Showtime's Sexy Babe.
Yes po.
You've been joining pageants for what? This is your third?
No, I actually been joining pageants since 2018, and I've
Yeah, you're
joined a
Miss
few.
Mapua, you won.
Yes po.
And then you joined the
And
Miss
Miss
Face.
Philippines, Miss Philippines Face of Beauty.
Yes.
Then the Miss Earth.
Yes.
Then this one, the
And
Sexy Babe. Why?
Opo. Well, ayun po. Sometimes I would even rant to my mom, saying na I don't want to do pageants anymore because it's draining. But in the end, I really love it how I influence little girls. You know,
Okay.
pinag-uusapan nga po namin the other day, the influence is really rewarding. Though the industry, minsan it could be bad, but often naman, I just really take the good experiences. And yun po, I really do have fun. And speaking in front of people makes
Not
me
because
happy.
of the money, of course.
Not because of the money po. Minsan nga po palugi
Speaking of the
pa.
money, natanggap ka na ba for your prize?
Opo, yes. I did get it na.
Okay. Now,
Opo.
I asked you about this because you came from a national pageant, and suddenly you
Yes
came to a TV pageant.
Opo.
Di ba dapat you should have joined a big national pageant instead of this one?
Well, yung pag-join ko po sa Sexy Babes, it was really unexpected. But I accepted the challenge kasi yung aming assistant director, si Direct J. Sar, ayan, he's there. He's here with us. Ayun, he really convinced me to join Sexy Babes kasi para naman, since ako, when I was a kid, I really wanted to be an artist, an actress. So we just tried it out and it was really an unconventional pageant kasi yung mga Q&As nila, di ba? They're
Kakaiba.
so different. Sa pageants kasi they would ask you about your advocacy, your
Yes.
philosophy,
That's a
things like
spirit
that.
of beauty pageants.
Yes
supposedly.
po, opo.
How different was it in terms of not only the questions, but the process? And how did it mold you to be the next beauty queen in the future?
Well, the whole process was really different as well because we had to go through daily, weekly, semifinals, and then finals. Ayun po, I just really held on. Super kabado ko nga po that whole time. But I was in the process of building myself as well kasi during those times, I really had many realizations that I wanted to share na girls like me could relate to. Opo.
Attorney, how supportive are you with her pageant journey?
Well, when at the time she started joining pageants, the first time that she joined a pageant is that when she enrolled in Mapua University, she told me, "Ma, gusto kong maging Miss Mapua." She told me that. So
And
she
she
was
did.
at the time. At that time, how old were you then? 17, 16?
16.
She was just 16 years old. And that was her first pageant.
Yes.
So starting from that time, of course, I already told myself, of course, I will give everything. I will do my best to mold her, to train her, and do everything in my power, everything that I can to for her to achieve whatever she wants. So from that time until present time, I do research. When it comes to styling, makeup, hairstyle, clothes, Q&A, how to walk, how to talk, everything you can
Opo.
ever think
Stage
of.
mom.
Totoo
Yeah,
po,
so
super po talaga.
facial
As in,
expressions,
Did you ever join a pageant during your younger days?
before when I was
in San Beda.
I was in San Beda.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And then
pageant
so
was San Beda?
before in college, when I was in College of Law.
Okay.
Yes.
And
So,
you?
And I won.
Yes.
Yung nagmana si San sa'yo.
So talagang lahat, teeny-tiny details, even the accessories, her hairstyle, I research on that and what is, kung ano yung bagay sa face niya, kung sino yung kailangan kunin kong makeup artist na kaya ng budget ko, sinong designer yung kailangan kong tawagan para kung ano yung gusto niyang style, mahanap ko kasi aarkila pa kami. Mga ganong bagay. Kailangan timing na ilang days na lang, kung pagpapatahi pa ba tayo o upa na lang tayo. Yung kung anong talent portion niya, kung singing, dancing, whatever.
Of course, she sings.
She
That's
sings.
your talent. Every time?
Sometimes I would
Oh.
do folk dance because during high school I also
Ah.
joined the national folk dance troupe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when she started joining the pageant attorney, what was your advice to her?
My advice to her is whatever the result will be, do not get disappointed. Sabi
Okay.
ko, this is a journey.
Mhm.
And do not lose faith in yourself.
Mhm.
You're still young and you can still improve.
Mhm.
And then whatever your failures are, whatever disappoints you,
Mhm.
that will make you stronger. So you
Mhm.
have to hold on to that and make yourself a better person every time. And that's what she did. And buti na lang nanalo din siya.
Do you have plans of joining other national pageants in the future?
Yes po. I'm just
You're only
giving myself
22. You're still young.
23 po.
Okay. Oh.
Po, a year older. I'm just giving myself a little bit of time po kasi of course
After school.
Opo, and I do wanna improve more in terms of my pasarela, Q&A, gano'n. So gusto ko pa po mag-improve siguro in a year or two pa po. Opo.
You have no plans of taking law in the future? Just like your mom?
I'm not yet so sure.
An architect lawyer. Why not? Di ba?
Baka masyado na pong ma-stress.
Si Mami. Now, of course, I know you're very close as mother and daughter. But do you argue?
Yeah, we argue.
A
of
lot.
course.
Hindi,
A
joke
lot.
lang.
Like what?
Joke lang.
Pero ba?
Hindi naman po. Yung
Hindi
little
naman.
things lang.
Sometimes we argue.
Opo, ano
But if she
man.
argues with me, I just stop. I just listen. Ako yung takot. Ayan.
Yeah, opo.
Sometimes, pagka mainit ang ulo niya, hindi ko muna siya sinasabayan. I just listen to her and then
Si Mami ang
baliktad.
nag-a-adjust.
Yeah,
Opo, and she's
Oo.
very calm. Natutuwa nga po ako kasi me and my siblings, as in she treats us that way. She would really listen, which I really commend her for. Kasi most parents sometimes think that they would always be better. They would always know better. But ayun, I think the way na pinalaki niya po ako, she would always listen to me even if I was still a little child. So that was really a good learning experience when I was a kid.
What's the best quality of Sam you like? Of your daughter?
Well, I think she is hardworking. She is patient. She listens to me. And she's a good child. She's a good child. Yes.
How about you? Your
Madami
mom?
naman pong good qualities si
The best thing you've
Mama.
learned from your mom?
Patience po talaga. She's really patient, not just towards me, but sa amin pong 5 magkakapatid. Grabe po yung patience na binibigay niya. Sometimes my younger siblings would really get impatient. Sila pa yung, wait, actually kasama ako doon. Kami po yung galit
How
kay
are you as an
Mama.
ate to your siblings?
Ayun po, I really tried to build a relationship as well. Pero sila pa po, since they're young, they haven't really gotten out of their comfort zone. So, minsan, I really push them to join something, ganon. Opo, ayun. Very kulitan lang po kami. Ayun, how siblings are talaga.
Is showbiz something you want to do for the rest of your life?
It was definitely my dream when I was a kid, but but I didn't think I would get into it. Yung taking up
Sino pinapanood
architecture.
mong mga artista? Favorite?
Madami po. Si Nadine Lustre. Si
okay.
Miss Ann Curtis also. Ayun. Ayun po.
What have you learned so far in your process, in your journey from pageantry to show business?
Well, siguro the similarities is it's really a long process before you get to where you want to be. And you'll be continuously evolving throughout that whole process. Yung minsan the industry would let you down because there are a lot of bashers.
But how do
You
you
put
deal
yourself
with
out
bashers?
there.
How do you deal with bashers?
I
Wala
deal
po.
with
My
bashers.
mom.
You? Ikaw nakikialam?
Sabi ko,
Are you the admin.
sabi ko sa kanya, huwag mo nang papatulan yan, hayaan mo na sila ba yan. Pero ako yung sumasagot.
Totoo po.
Talaga?
Kaya minsan nagkamali ako, yung ano niya, yung account niya, yun tuloy, ay mali pala, yung account na ano.
Opo, siya po yung nagmamanage ng Facebook page ko.
Talaga?
Opo.
Do your bashers know that your mom is a lawyer?
Of
Maybe
course not.
maybe not.
Because if they wouldn't be doing that. Ayun po.
Attorney, when Sam decided to join showbiz, were you not a little bit worried na, naku, bakit siya makatapos sa school? Baka, baka may iba ang kanyang, you wanted to be an architect. Baka may iba yung, madiscourage siya sa kanyang mga plans mo as a mother.
Actually, I did not discourage her. I actually encourage her to do showbiz. Kasi anyway, she's a graduating student now.
Okay.
And it's a good timing for her. And she was able to a little bit join the showbiz right now because there are many opportunities coming in. This is the right timing because she has almost graduated architecture. So talagang timing. But before, sabi ko sa kanya, opportunity knocks only once. So whenever there is an opportunity, you have to grab it. Ayun. And then, so I encourage her. Because I think that bagay na bagay sa kanya naman mag-showbiz. Talented naman siya, magaling siyang umarte, kumanta, sumayaw, mag-host. Kaya bagay na bagay naman sa kanya. Kung nasan yung puso niya, alam mo, kung pageant siya, nagsimula siya sa pageant, susuportahan ko siya. So whatever her dreams are, suporta talaga ako. Susuporta lang talaga ako sa kanya. Hindi ko siya pipilitin to go into something that she doesn't want. So if she likes this thing, I will give it to her and I will support her 100%.
Between pageantry and show business, saan ang priority mo?
So far po right now, since rest po muna ako sa pageants, gusto ko naman po mag-lean into showbiz if I would get the opportunities po.
Pwede, hindi ba mawala ang iyong desire to be a beauty queen?
Well, it will always be my dream po. So, yun nga po, while I'm building in showbiz, feeling ko naman, kaya ko naman pong ipasok yung pag-training. But, yun po.
May advantage ba from showbiz? Tapos mag-pageantry ka ulit?
Opo, I think the wider the reach, the better. Because sa mga pageants po, yun na po yung tinitignan nila eh. Yung kung gaano ka-wide yung reach mo as a beauty queen. Kasi 'di ba parang since we're promoting our advocacies, we wanna reach the younger girls or our target audience. Kaya po, it would really be a big plus.
But why showbiz?
Well, ever since I was a kid, gusto ko pong mag-act. And during my childhood years, madami na po akong pinasukan na workshops, ganun. And aside from that, yun nga po, sabi ko, bakit ko gustong maging artista? I just wanna act. Aside from acting, syempre, what comes in pageantry also, kaya ko din tinake up yung pageant, is also the influence as I've been talking about earlier. Yung how you inspire the younger girls. Ayun. I just want them to relate to me as well in my experience.
Attorney, what was your advice kay Sam and yun, sa showbiz, show business, di ba? With everything, all the bashers, you cannot please everyone.
Yes.
Ano yung mga, ano sa kanya?
Ang sabi ko sa kanya kasi, you have to focus on yourself. Do not mind other people. You should evaluate yourself. You should always seek for improvement, self-improvement. No matter what others tell you what you are, you should not mind them. You should only see that as constructive criticism, but it should never affect you and your emotions. And I told her that I will always be there for her. I will support her. I will develop whatever talents she has. And I will promote her and support her and do everything I can. Do everything in my power. Do everything in my power to kill those persons.
Huwag naman kill, mama. Hindi tayo abot dyan.
Joke lang.
Attorney, just
Please.
curious. When you have an 8 to 5 job as a prosecutor,
Actually, hindi.
You have time to shoot a film, to do
Yes.
showbiz.
I think I'm used to time management. Kasi
Okay.
even if you're inside the car, you're already planning ahead what you're going to do for that day. What are my responsibilities in the office, at
Mhm.
home, and to my daughter. I
Mhm.
always plan that ahead.
Uh-huh.
So I see my schedule. I look at my deadlines, and I always look at my future ahead,
Mhm.
plan ahead, and syempre I will have to establish which one comes first,
Mhm.
and then still meet the deadlines.
Mhm.
Ayun. So dapat no one and nothing should suffer
Mhm.
from what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Tsaka I just wanna add, it's not just that po. Talaga pong siya din po yung nagtututor sa mga kapatid ko in terms of their
You have time
homework.
all
Yeah, talaga.
Opo. As in, pati yung
Eh, dapat
nagdadamit po.
ikaw na magturo.
Opo, I help her sa math subjects.
Wala ko alam sa math eh.
Hindi
Bakit
naman.
architecture nga pala?
Kasi po, when I was in high school, I really wanted to take up med. But then, parang nung sa mga science classes ko, mas nag-enjoy ako mag-drawing ng heart, mag-drawing na, yung just drawing and painting also. Kasi my mom also let me take up painting lessons.
Okay.
So, yun po, parang yun yung nagawa kong pang-distress sa sarili ko. And I really enjoy taking up architecture. It's very hard lang po talaga. But, ayun, passionate din po ako.
But of course, with your mom's blessing. With the
Yes
course.
po, opo. Actually, siya pa nga po yung nag-push sa akin na mag-archi also. In Mapua. One of the hardest schools.
Akala ko maraming pogi sa Mapua.
Actually,
hindi pala.
Pero hindi.
Oo,
Kasi sabi ko,
totoo.
anak, ano ka,
Ma,
architecture.
baka
Ay,
mabash
baka
ka.
mabash ka. Sabi ko, anak, mai-inspire ka dun kasi maraming pogi doon. Ayan. So, take up architecture in Mapua. Tapos pagpasok ko,
Hindi ba? Too late na. Pwede bang mag-back out sa pag-enroll? Joke
Joke
lang.
lang.
On the lighter side,
Opo.
how's love life?
Ayun. Si mama na po yung sasagot dyan.
Tuwing ba may suitor ka, you always consult mom?
Of course po, I consult my mom in everything po talaga. She's my best friend. As in, when I was a teen siguro, I would hide something from her. Pero nung lumaki po ako, sobrang, I just really trust her and I know she would know the best for me. So lahat po talaga, as in, minsan nga po sa kung anong susuotin kong shoes, damit, siya talaga kinoconsult ko po talaga.
Anong yung talagang consistent comment ni mom sa mga suitors mo?
Sa suitors. Actually, maluwag naman po si mama sa suitors. As long as...
May inayawan ka ba sa mga suitors niya?
parang ako kasi I let her decide for herself. Kasi iba naman yung pakikitungo nila in front of me, tsaka in front of her. So I let her decide. Basta as long as they will respect her and treat her with kindness, okay sa akin. It doesn't matter kung mayaman, mahirap, gwapo or hindi gwapo. Basta gwapo.
So as of now, you're dating someone?
Not really.
Ano ba si Mami?
Si Mama na po yung sasagot.
Kasi parang yung priority daw niya ngayon. Up daw speaker and the speaker. Showbiz daw muna kasi she wants to thrive in the showbiz industry. So ano na muna siya. Ito na muna daw yung focus niya. Ako yung I'm the spokesperson.
Sam, at this moment, in 3 words, how would you describe Sam Coloso?
I would say confident, sexy, and kind.
Okay. Mommy, why would you invite people to watch your film? Why?
I would invite the people to watch because it is a relatable story. It is unique. And unique, funny, dramatic, and everything that you're looking for is already in that movie, Pera, Kwarta, Salapi.
Yeah, and you, Miss Sam, why will you invite them? to
Of
watch the film?
course, ayan. I'm inviting you guys to watch Pera, Kwarta, Salapi because it's nothing like you've ever watched before. Napakaganda. It'll take you back to, sabi nga nila, the 90s or the 80s because of that retro vibe. And madami pong makaka-relate in terms of pera,
Kwarta.
dami,
Kwarta,
kwarta,
Salapi.
salapi. And yun, and family as well. And
What's
madami
next
yan.
after Pera, Kwarta, Salapi? For both of you.
Well,
Aside from outside the Manila City Hall, of course.
well, palabas na po yung mga vlogs din ni Samantha, her lifestyle, her journey ng pagiging, ano tawag doon, contesera
Yes.
sa pageants and more. So abangan niyo po yung yung vlogs namin ni Samantha.
Yes. And
And
nandun po
you?
si mom ko. Ayun.
Nandun, kasali ko.
Yes.
And you,
And
Miss Sam?
yes po, you can catch me on the MPBL. That's during Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays on
Mhm.
Signal PH and 1PH.
Showtime.
It's showtime.
And on Showtime, you can also catch me on Showtime Online New, 12:45.
How
po
often
yan.
do you go there?
May schedules po kami, nagpapalitan po
okay.
kami. So, abangan nyo na lang po yung announcements ko. And also,
Page.
do
your
follow my
platforms.
vlog. Ayun, we are starting that Sam Coloso, the Sassy Sam vlog. Yes.
Okay.
Ayun. And
And how
also
about your attorney? Do you
Yes,
also
I
vlog?
also have a page. It's Irene Coloso. And yung vlog namin kay Sam yun. Yung vlog na
Is it
yun.
more legal? Yan, say
Hindi,
about
hindi.
legal?
It's
Legal terms?
lifestyle.
Okay.
Lifestyle channel.
The lifestyle of a lawyer.
Actually, sa kanya yun eh. Sa kanya.
Okay.
pwede naman po, ipasok din natin yon. Free legal advice. Ayan.
When is the commercial release of the movie?
I think this November or December. But we're going to have a sneak preview, private sneak
Invite them.
Please, those who wants to see the movie, paki-message nyo na lang po kami. My email address is proseczabala@gmail.com para po dun sa gustong makakuha ng tickets ng Pera, Kwarta, Salapi. This is going to be on November 27, 3 p.m. at Gateway Mall.
Mhm.
Yes.
What's your ideal man before I let you sing mother and daughter?
Siguro po I haven't really thought of it. Pero syempre po, I think what's important nowadays yung a man who still has an emotional, has good like, EQ, has good
Emotional
EQ.
quotient.
Opo.
Than the IQ?
No naman. Sana pantay and sana mataas both. Yun lang po talaga.
Uh-huh.
And syempre, generous and kind and patient. All of those
Okay.
things, diba?
Okay.
Ayun.
Now, before we let you go, what's your favorite song, both of you, mother and daughter, that you usually sing?
Ano ba yung California King Bed ba?
Okay, a sample, please.
Ikaw simulan mo, tapos endingan ko.
Chorus na lang ba?
Sige.
Okay.
In this California king bed, we're 10,000 miles apart.
I've been California wishing on these stars for your heart, for me, my California king.
Wow! Thank you. You have an album.
Yes, I have an album. It's may single first. Meron pong paulit-ulit na lang. You're my friend. Ano ba iba?
Tag-araw, tag-ulan,
Tag-araw,
taglamig.
tag-ulan, taglamig. You can just search for my name, Irene Coloso. Available po siya sa Spotify, Deezer, SoundCloud, iTunes, and all of the digital platforms.
Yes.
Do you dream of having your own album?
Definitely. I think gusto ko po yung i-project. Hopefully
Okay.
next year.
Okay.
Opo.
On that note, thank you very much for finding time to be in our show. And good luck to your movie. And hope to see you soon.
Yes.
See you around.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having us in your
Thank you
show.
so much po. This was so
Anytime. And good
fun.
luck to Pera,
Kwarta.
Kwarta, Salapi. Now, before we go, we would like to thank the following. To Mr. Eugene Yap, the General Manager of Bayview Park Hotel, your home by the bay, our official venue, and to Miss Virgie Calam of Sales and Marketing, to Bambi and Fritzio of Nest Astilia Salon, with 3 branches in Metro Manila, to GIA Soap Marketing or GIA Soap Marketing based in Davao, and to Amir Sali, the internationally known fashion designer who is now in the US for a series of fashion shows. Till next week for another meaningful chit chat with your favorite celebrities, only here on Click Celebrity Corner. Bye!